What's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 132 of Special Conditions, the TCG podcast where our love for competing and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network. Today is Thursday, March 2nd, 2023. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle. I am joined by my co-host, Justin Keller.
What's up?
Growlithe Gang himself.
Yeah, boy.
How are you, Justin?
You know, I am recovering. You know, we're mostly better from my sinus infection last week. That's why there was no episode last week.
I know.
But
I
we're
was
back.
kind of upset, but it allowed me to utilize our podcasting time to work on the holiday cheer packs, which we'll get into in a little bit, because that's on today's show. But also, new reverse holo patterns have been revealed, which they look phenomenal. Phenomenal. People are saying that it sounds like I'm on repeat. Phenomenal. We're going to talk about the holiday cheer packs in March, ? Pokemon TCG Classic was revealed during the Pokemon Presents.
The Pokemon Prevents. What are they preventing us from this time?
I don't know. It was Team Rocket. But they revealed the TCG Classic.
It was exciting.
The video, like, somebody's walking out with their briefcase. It's this really high-class area. I don't know, it was a restaurant? Or was it just, like, their house? It was a really, really ritzy, fancy
it looked like...
or house. It was, like mansion level.
It gave me, like, Casino Royale vibes. Anyways,
Yes.
we should get on with the rest of the topics.
Oh, yeah. New trademarks also have been revealed, so we'll discuss those. And then we'll talk about Knoxville Regionals as well, because Eternatus, it returned again, and we'll talk about that. But Justin, first up, new reverse holo pattern. What do you think about it?
I am a fan. Like, the Sword and Shield reverse holo pattern was cool for, like...
A day?
A month. And then it was like... the actual pattern itself wasn't bad, but the print quality of it on most cards was just so lackluster. Here, let's see. I'm sure I got something sitting in front of me here.
These new ones, it is like... It's got the fighting symbol, and it's just like a prominent circle, and then it's got so many others like collaged together.
Yeah, like look at this. I mean, like I guess it's kind of cool. It looks like flame badges or like a burn marker, but it's so light. Unless without my ring light here, you wouldn't even be able to know.
This is true.
Those sort of things. Like you look at it at the wrong angle, you could barely see it.
Wait, can I can't see that. No.
What?
For the video viewers, they're like, all right, I see it.
Oh, yes. For audio only, it didn't print great.
Yeah. But looking at PokeBeach.com, link will be in the description. We're looking at Annihilate, and this thing just, I mean, aside from it being a collage of just fighting symbols, that's pretty much all I've got. It looks so cool. It looks fun. It looks exciting.
Different sizes, from like, you know, your little baby, like little minky fists to like Rhyperior sized fists, just going whoocha, and you can see like on the right, one definitely landed and has left a crater in the ground, like
which the crater is also looks like there's fighting symbols all inside of it as well.
it's wild. If man.
If they can
consistently print this,
1 to 10, it'd be a 10, hands down.
Yeah. I mean,
looking at the
what we were working with before,
like the colorless, I guess that gives you the best because it's just the colorless symbol is just jammed into like all these different squares and shapes. It just makes it pop. That's at the end of the day, that's what you want a TCG card to do. You want it to pop.
You know when I see that symbol, I see Starbirth, like the literal Starbirth from Arceus.
No. I don't want to see that.
And then like because it's like the really light color, it's almost like a gradient of colors, where it's the lighter gray to the darker gray, and there's almost like pebble stones in the background. Man, it makes the Cyclizar look sick.
Yeah, and it's showing from the fun packs with the 2 common cards and 1 reverse holo.
Oh yeah, we should mention that these fun packs were released early, over a month early, and let's see, in this Toxic magazine. I don't even know where Toxic magazine is
Yeah,
like
it says, thanks goes
published.
to our Pokebeach reader Autumn who kindly sent us photos of her pulls, which is really cool. Honestly, really cool. Very, very jealous. I'm very jealous, if you will.
Ho ho! The dark
Dad
one
jokes.
is. So if you look at this dark Grimer, it's all right. It's got like all the different symbols, but it's just
It's
I
very
don't know.
dark.
It's very dark.
It doesn't pop. I can see it, but all I can see really is just the circle. So I know it's a reverse holo.
And then the penny trainer is cool. It's got a bunch of Pokeballs on it,
Yeah.
and different sizes and even different colors. See, there's the Pokeball centered, and then around it is like Premier Balls. That or it's just the lighting. I don't know.
It's probably the lighting. But super cool. Super. I'm just excited for Scarlet and Violet. Are you excited for Scarlet and Violet? If you're not,
I'm
you
so
should
excited. I just can't hide it.
be. And I know,
You know-
I know. Oh wait, Pokemon Classic. I know you want it. Let's talk about Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic. This
All right.
is basically a collector's dream, a dream product. Okay, not even just. It's really for like the hardcore collector that also plays.
Yes. So imagine the UPC from Celebrations, but good and for players. That's basically what it is.
And I'm pretty sure it's going to retail for about 200.
The numbers I've been seeing are between 250 and 280.
See,
Which
I
is a
thought
pretty
250
penny.
Was in yen. Or no, that's not right. I don't know.
So I was watching a Wasi video, PTCG Radio, and he was talking about how he thought it was going to be like 220 British pounds, which is 250 US dollars.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Wasi.
Yeah.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Yeah. But no, it's expensive. But
It is. And it's by the design studio Nendo. So like that's crazy.
I guess we should talk about it a little bit.
Yeah,
So
let's talk about it.
let's just read some of the article. Experience the timeless joy of Pokemon TCG with Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic, a product designed for fans to enjoy friendly battles anytime and anywhere. Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic features a foldable, portable, 2-player game board complete with card placement zones for your active Pokemon, benched Pokemon, deck, discard pile, and prize cards.
No loss zone? The black
Not back then.
Oh, the humanity. No.
Since this board features a compartment at the center, it can also hold up to 3 decks at a time in a toolbox featuring the accessories you need for battling.
Burn counter, damage counters. Oh, let's go.
Do you want to read the second paragraph?
I will. Recount the days of Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise from base set running wild with 3 specially constructed decks featuring these fully evolved Kanto first partner Pokemon. These decks also feature newly printed cards to go alongside the classics, letting you form new strategies with never-before-seen cards like Ho-Oh Little EX and Lugia Little EX. Except for basic energy cards, the cards in these decks are not legal for tournament play. But since the game is always changing, these static decks are perfect for challenging friends and family to an evergreen battle of the Pokemon TCG. You want me to keep going?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we got through most of it.
Yeah, inside the toolbox, you'll find stackable damage counters that clearly indicate how much damage a Pokemon has taken, three-dimensional poison and burn markers, and metal orbs that take the place of Pokemon coins. At the center of the toolbox, you'll be able to roll these metal orbs down a small chute. If the orb lands on the white bordered hole, it's treated as heads, and if it lands on the black bordered hole, it's treated as tails. When playing with Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic, you'll never need to scrounge for dice or coins ever again. Dun dun dun. It doesn't say that, but I just made that up. Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic includes a game board that folds up to store all included items in the Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic, a toolbox restoring stackable damage counters, poison and burn markers, and metal orbs. 3 Pokemon TCG decks featuring Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise, as well as newly printed cards to go along with the classics. 3 deck boxes featuring energy symbols matching the included Pokemon TCG decks. The Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic will be available in the Pokemon Center and at local game stores in late 2023. Woo! That's a lot of info.
It is. And even more info, we can go over to PokeGuardian.
Shout out to PokeGuardian. Thank you.
So that article was from Pokemon website themselves. This one's from PokeGuardian, where they extracted some from the Japanese release, which had even more, like twice as much information. So in here they talk about, some of the new cards, and these new cards like Lugia EX and Ho-Oh EX are meant to be part of the 60 card deck with your old style Charizard deck, which is interesting. So Lugia EX.
Lugia.
Oh yeah, Venusaur and Lugia, and then
Ho-Oh,
Charizard and Ho-Oh,
Charizard.
and then Suicune and Blastoise. Yeah. Okay, so and it's interesting that they would reprint these little EX cards, kind of like the new mechanic, but they're like not playable.
But technically, it's an old mechanic.
Right.
If you think about it. So it's technically classic / classic-er.
Right, but it's like it's printed in the new style if you look at these images.
Yes.
And you'll see why when you look at these attacks. So like Lugia EX for double colorless, ascending wind 30. Search your deck for 1 basic energy and attach it to this Pokemon on the shelf of your deck. Not great. And then 4 colorless, Arrow Break 200. Does 30 damage to itself. It's fine.
It's very structure deck.
Yeah.
That's what I would consider a structure deck card, is something that doesn't have any crazy abilities or crazy attacks.
But what's kind of neat is, like, you're thinking, oh, Lugia EX, 230 HP. I'm going to knock that out with my Charizard or whatever. So they have these, each deck has these special tools that go with your starter. So in the Venusaur deck, we have Sunseed. Attacks from the Venusaur card, this card is attached to deal 100 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon.
And they all do the exact same thing. It just, one is the Sunseed, and the other is the Scorching Charcoal for Charizard, and the other is the Ocean Drop, which I think is the coolest name out of all 3. But they all allow Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur to do an additional 100 damage on their attacks, which is really cool.
Let's see. Ho-Oh for 1 fire, attach 2 basic energy from discard pile to your Pokemon any way you like. And then fire, colorless, Eternal Blaze 180, can't attack during your next turn. Like, it's like not quite up to par of like recent stuff, but in this limited strategy meta, I think it'll be perfectly fine.
That one's actually, I think, better because you can attach it to 2 Charmanders on the bench and get your Charizard rolling a lot faster.
Yeah. And then we have Suicune EX, the ability Aqua Float. This Pokemon has any water energy attached, has no retreat crossed. Okay. I mean, it's not like a real ability, in my opinion.
No, not at all.
And then for triple colorless, Crystal Blast 60 plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon.
See, I like that. So if you can get a bunch of water energies with Blastoise, this thing can one-shot pretty much anything.
Mm-hmm. Definitely one-shotting that Charizard.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm most excited about the stackable damage counters.
That's pretty cool. And you don't have to flip coins anymore. You get to do a little ball roulette. That's pretty cool. Oh, and one thing we should explain why it's so expensive. Every card in here that's printed is printed holo. And the images that I've seen that are not in this article, the images that I've seen in like the Pokemon Presents video looked like nice holos too.
Yeah, the quality on these has to be really good. I can't imagine them.
Oh, here in the PokeGuardian, they have some of the examples. It's got a gold holo border around all these cards, and a crazy star holo pattern.
Can you just imagine with me the amount of people that are just gonna like send these off to get graded?
Oh yeah, especially the Charizard.
Because you know what I mean. There can only be so many. Like if this is an expensive product, so
yeah.
getting this, or being lucky enough to find one, and then sending all these cards off to.
Hey, now you're just making me sad.
Somebody's gonna do it, and it's not intended.
Now you're making me feel like when I buy this, I shouldn't play it.
You should send them off all to be graded.
Yeah,
but anyways, no, because at the end of the day, the real luxury item here is the case that can fold out to be a game board, and the portable like damage counters and stuff.
Yeah,
and it has spaces for 3 deck boxes. So, you imagine rolling up to a regionals and you're just like, whoop, I got this. Here's my deck. Here's the damage counters. Let's go. People will be like, whoa,
I don't know.
Look at this baller. Look at this Pokeballer.
I don't know that I would do it for my actual regional matches. Maybe like some side matches or something. But yeah,
I don't know.
That would be sick.
All right, and then you did have a Japan article that has like more info.
Yeah, so we'll link it down below. We're not gonna really talk about it, but you use good old Google Translate. Yeah,
of the metal ball, essentially.
Yeah, it gives you nice close-up pictures of the roulette. It shows you how you can stack cards and how the different damage counters work. Talks about the 3D markers for poison and burn. Shows you the different sleeves and deck boxes.
And this, you just kind of scroll over the cards and they zoom in.
Oh, yeah. And it has like the auto zoom feature. Yeah, this is so nice.
Yeah, this is how a website should be.
I don't know why Pokemon.com didn't have this.
Right? How is it like, this is all ready to go, but we don't have this information? Unless we hunt it down.
Yeah. Oh, I guess they're reprinting the Mewtwo as well. I wonder what deck that's going in.
Well, I don't know. But I do know one thing, Justin.
What do you know?
I found some Crown Zenith. I found the little tin.
Oh.
And I used my $5 GameStop coupon.
So you got it for $5?
$5.
$5 foot long.
So do you have any packs?
I have my favorite set of last year, Astral Radiance.
Okay. All right, so I opened it up, and it comes with a Sonya sticker.
What is that card? Is it just kind of like a bio card?
Yeah, it's got. Yeah, well, this is like the sticker. I didn't really.
Right.
I thought it was just they put.
Actually, I think that's new. Did the other? I don't think the other ones had stickers.
They didn't. And then this just kind of it talks about Yamper, the puppy Pokemon. Height 1 foot, weight 29.8 pounds. This Pokemon is very popular as a herding dog in the Galar region. As it runs, it generates electricity from the base of its tail. You can collect all 5 art cards and combine them to one big picture. I don't get the big picture. Well, they probably give you the sticker to do away with the coin that used to be in there.
Oh,
okay, but I got 2 packs. How many packs you got? 1?
I got 1.
Okay, so I'll open this one first, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I can't show you the code card, right? No. I show the code card. I don't know how to open up packs.
Oh, it's a white code.
Oh, it's a yellow code. It's orange. It's green. All right. There you go. There's the...
Yep. The joke is they're all white.
Oh, I don't know. All right, so we showed that code, and we will read the next one. All right, a V-Star marker. Let's go.
Secret.
My preview screen for myself is very small, so I can't actually see. Wait, hang on.
Oh, you want me to read them out for you?
Hang on. I'm actually just going to slide it over here and increase. There we go. There we go.
Luxio.
Electric. I caught a wild one of these in Pokemon Go. I was like,
oh,
no way.
Exciting.
Rescue Carrier, Cat Backpack, Lovadisk, Chatot, Yanma,
Ponyard,
Bidoof. Reverse Holo is a Liepard. And my rare is a Liepard. Oh my gosh.
Not great, but I do love the fact that they're the same card.
That is kind of disappointing, to be honest.
All right, let's see if I can follow up that disappointment with more disappointment. Yeah.
Oh, let's go, Astral Radiance. I hope you pull the Alt-Art Dialga and then trade it to me.
So I didn't even know until relatively recently, like last 6 months, that you're supposed to just rip the tops off and then pull the pack out.
I do not do that. I put like my fingers inside of it and like spread it apart, and then
that takes too
pull
long.
the little tab out, and then I slide the pack out. Oh man!
And then
I'm doing it wrong.
At locals, I get a lot of the prize packs come in these sleeve boosters, and you have to do it like that, or it just takes forever.
Ugh.
Oh, I will read this one aloud. MP4L2. 462ZHCPY. Good luck. All right, what's your guess on the energy?
Fire.
I'm gonna guess water.
Fighting.
Let's see. Energy Lato. Hisuian Quillfish. Chatot. Bronzor. Rowlet. Oshawott, Scyther, Bronzong, and a Cleaver V.
Cleaver V, let's go. All right, I'm going to open up another pack. Oh, did you watch? I know it's not TCG related, but did you watch the Pokemon Go video for the new Rising Heroes series?
Yes.
Or season, sorry.
Yes.
So, at the end, there's a big log that gets chopped down, or a big tree. And my only thought was that Cleaver, because when you encounter it,
I mean, that's got to be it, right?
Yeah.
Because, it could be Scyther, but why?
It could be Scyther. It could be Hitmonlee. But
yeah.
All right. This code is going to be in the description, so you're going to need to stop listening for a second, go down and look for it.
And then click on the links that we take the time to put there as well.
Yes, exactly. Look at them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the guess on this one? Because this is not a V-Star marker.
Lightning.
Oh, another fighting. Oh, jeez. Lunatone. All right, we got a Solrock.
Make the deck. Rare candy.
Rare candy. A
Aeron.
Corfish.
Hardcore fish.
Energy Search.
Hey, look, it's the Scyther.
Ryulu. Reverse Holo Blossom. Oh, and a Holo Mewtwo.
Mewtwo. I mean, the Mewtwo's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Womp.
Wah, wah. All right. Oh, jeez.
Well, next, or actually, it's probably break time.
Yeah, it is definitely a break time. All right, Justin. We will see the listeners. We'll be back right after this break.
Yeah.
All right, little housekeeping real quick. This podcast is powered by Patreon. Check ours out over at patreon.com/PokemonProfessor. We can support this show for as little as $1 a month. That dollar is going to get you access to our exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. Trainers, actually. Trainers. lots of trainers. All patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly Pokemon Go and TCG Live prize tournaments. Registration's in the Discord. We hope to see you there. Huge thank you to our gym leaders. Absolutely Ryan, Austin Zard, Bean and Cheese, DJ Wonderbread, GK, Hall the Counselor, Sue, Jamal, Mythical Hitch, Paul, and Big Zaw Minus. And a huge thank you to our executive producer, Tish Smith. Thank you so much. And if Patreon is not your thing, you can support the show by shopping at tcgplayer.com using the link in the description. It helps us out and doesn't cost you anything extra. You just have to click the link in our description. Good to go?
Before we go on to the article, I did want to show you. I did finally get a card in the mail.
Mail time, mail time, mail time.
Animal, hot diggy dog, it's animal. Okay, that's Blast in the Past. No one gets that inside joke.
All right, Reading Rainbow. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
But it came all the way from Japan.
For
and
real?
It is the new
No way!
secret rare full art Arcanine.
That is gorgeous.
For
Hot diggity
you
dog.
audio listeners, it is the
Terrestrialized EX.
the terrestrialized form, and it is an all white background. So think of remember
that
the
literally looks like when you played like Game Boy Color and it was like the first image in 8-bit. Like that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. It's I love the art on this. I can't wait to get it in English.
You got to get that graded.
It's got like crazy crystal patterns on it. It's pretty fun.
You got to get it graded though.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for you. I can't wait until Iron Bundle gets its time to shine. Not like it's growing on me a whole heck of a lot, but I want a shiny Delibird, a EX Delibird, or a V or a GX or something.
You sound like
Delibird.
me from like, I don't know, a year and a half ago when I was just like something Arcanine, just anything, because he was just getting like non-holo. He was getting non-holo rares, and then maybe a holo, and then they had the, Legends Arceus came out, and they had Hisuian Arcanine, which I didn't love the design for Hisuian Arcanine. I loved the Growlithe, but the Hisuian Arcanine was like, okay, and it's kind of grown on me. I just wanted it to be a little more different.
Bundle.
And as time's gone on, I've grown to love it more. So, but yeah, so just give it time. For me, it took until, I don't know, the third set of the year for the Arcanine.
That seems like a long time to wait, though.
Yeah, it was a long time. Every time the Japan spoilers would come out, I'd be like, "Oh, it's not again."
I know. I'm pretty much losing all faith in the second Scarlet and Violet set because we've seen tons of spoilers from it, and nothing is saying or seeming like it's pointing in that direction. We're getting Iron Treads, but no Iron Bundle yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure we'll have something for it.
Yeah, I'm without a doubt. Just time. But this is the season or like the format that we get it in. And I'm going to play it. I don't care how bad it is. I'm going to play it.
Speaking of sets it could come out in, there were new trademarks revealed. And if we go over to our friend PokeGuardian.com, Nintendo, Creatures, and Game Freak trademark Ancient Roar, Shiny Treasure, and Flash of the Future.
Flash of the Future. Calling it right now. That's Iron Bundle.
All right. Write it down, folks.
Write it down. And then Shiny Treasure, if we get a Delibird, we get a Shiny Delibird in it. I'm calling it now. And then Ancient Roar, oh, that sounds like the past set. You know what I mean? So, like, we're going to get
Roaring Skies?
No. Like, Flash the Future, Ancient Roar, Ancient Future.
Oh.
I think these two sets are going to be, one's going to be focused on Scarlet big bosses, and one's going to be, not big bosses, but whatever they called.
Yeah.
And then Paradox Pokemon. So,
yeah,
that'll be Scarlet Paradox Pokemon, and then the Flash of the Future will be Violet Paradox Pokemon focused.
Yeah.
I hope.
And then we think, yeah, and then we think Shiny Treasure might be like Shiny Star V or the equivalent, so the high class set in Japan for this December.
Oh, that's yep, that makes sense. I could see
so like
that happening.
It talks about how these articles or these trademarks are class 28, which is for games, toys, and playthings, which is where TCG follows. So,
all right, that makes sense then. And that might not be what the English name is, but that literally tells me Delibird's in this set, and all the ancient Paradox Pokemon from the past. Yeah,
so like, did you see the Pokemon Presents with the new Pokemon? Yep. What is it called? Walking Wake.
Yes. And
the Suicune that's
leaves or something.
Yeah. Which I'm like, that's meh. But Walking Wake, the freaking dinosaur dragon Suicune.
That is
what
the
even
coolest
is that?
Design. I love that they did this with Scarlet and Violet. They're like, oh no, it's a different style Pokemon, but it's a completely different one that looks so amazing.
Actually, now that I say that, I need to check after we're done recording if those raids are still going on, and if so, I need to do one.
Okay, can you please communicate with me, because I need to get them done too, and I will get on my Switch.
Yeah. All right.
I also need to get the coin purse.
Yeah.
You haven't heard the latest alert up, and Ken likes to call the coin bag the coin purse. So it's an inside joke that only I got.
I was like, I'm not following here.
It's okay.
It's in the bag.
Gimme Ghoul. Yeah, and Shiny Treasure. What a cool set to debut Gimme Ghoul and Goldengo, or Goldengo, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I like Goldengo, but...
And wait, what color is Shiny Delibird? Shiny
white.
Iron Bundle.
It's white. It's white with...
that could be a Shiny
blue.
Treasure.
Yeah, but if Flash... That means Ancient Roar and Flash of the Future have to come out first, and then Shiny Treasure.
I think those will be... you know how Japan likes to release partial sets?
Oh, yeah,
at the same time?
Yep, so literally...
It's Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah, yep. Okay.
Flash of the Future, Ancient Roar.
Okay. All right, that's fair. That makes so much more sense. Forget everything I said.
Yeah, so this will probably be like our fall set. This will be our fall set, is my guess. Because we already have Triple Beat that's supposed to be our spring into summer set.
Sprang. All right. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. This gives me hope.
Are you jazzed?
I'm jazzed. But I'm more jazzed about Knoxville Regionals standings.
In Tennessee.
Rankings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what did I say?
You just...
Oh, I said Knoxville Regionals.
I know. I was like, finish the sentence. Knoxville, Tennessee.
I can't finish sentences. I speak not good English. Don't yell at me. All right, what do we have in first place?
Good old Lugia. Let's look at this list. Standard 3/3 line, 2 Luminion. Nice. We're back on Raikou.
And Yveltal.
Radiant Zard's in here.
Dunsparce, Manphy, all the techs. So
we're back to Pumpkaboo and Oranguru
all
again.
the techs That's what
Yes.
happened. They were like, I'm ready for anything.
I just like how we've come full circle on this.
Yeah, we went from not playing anything to now playing.
It feels like they're playing different trainers, though. 3 research, 3 bosses order, 2 Marnie, a Serena, and an Irida. The Irida is definitely new tech.
Yeah, well, that's going to get you the mana fee or either of the Luminion.
4 Ultra, 4 Quick, 4 Evo Incense, 1 Lost Vacuum, 1 Choice Belt.
And then that will set you up for the following turn with having a supporter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then...
Should you need it.
16 energies. Cool. So, congrats, Andrew Hendrick. First place.
Nice job. Nothing to shake a stick at. Look forward to seeing you play at Worlds. In second place, Justin, I know you're very excited about this. Brandon
I'm
Salazar
excited.
With Eternatus Wheezing. Did this thing creep out
bring
of
that
nowhere?
toxic. Yeah, it looks like he took Frank Perchik. I can't say his name. Perchik? I don't know. It's Slavic of some sort. Anyways, he took that list and maybe shifted a couple things around, but it's largely the same. 4 Coughing, 3 Wheezing, 4 Crobat, 3 Line of Eternatus, 2 Ziggies, Drapion, and a Sneasler.
Well, it's also got a Boost Shake in there.
The Boost
and
Shake.
Two for Sealstone.
Mm-hmm. Which is nice. So, like, if you need to find a Boost Shake for whatever reason, you can find it instantly.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then that is just to get the turn 1 Wheezing, like, sorry, not sorry. That's so cool. You go first. You're able to get the Wheezing out. That's gnarly.
I mean, this deck is just all about disrupting your opponent. You're poisoning them. You're turning off their abilities. You have 4 Marnie, 3 Judge, so you're disrupting their hand. You have Temple of Sinnoh to turn off Special Energy, which Special Energy is huge right now. And then you can
10 out of 10.
hit for huge numbers. I'm just glad it finally did well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit my deck on TCG Live and get that situated. Raul ready, 3rd place with Reggie's.
Nice.
That's insane.
Pretty slim line of Reggie's.
Yeah, Reggie's still still going
Only
strong.
playing he only played he had 3 Regielekis, but he's playing both types, the Astral one and the Evolving Skies. And then 2 everything else.
I mean, I like that there's the other Regieleki, because that one's discard 2 lightning energies attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 120 damage. So even if you set something up and they try to retreat, this will allow you to take it out pretty easily versus having to try and get Regieleki, the other one, doing 120 and then doing 40 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon.
And I think they've been on Reggie's for a while, so
yeah, I got to build this. I know I have these. I in my little desk here, I'm going through my holos, and I found 1 Reggie, I found 1 Archeops, I found 1 Comfey, 1 Colress, 1 Cramorant. I'm like, I'm getting there. I'm building decks. I got a Manaphy right here, and that's all I got. But I physically built Dialga, except for the Dialgas. I even went to League last week because I was on vacation, but I was doing stuff beforehand, so I just kind of stopped by for a few minutes, and I tried to find Dialgas again, and nobody has them. How is it nobody has Dialgas? It doesn't make any sense. So I had to go to tcgplayer.com using our link in the description, and I bought some Dialgas.
yeah. unfortunately, it takes a little while. You're like, a
And then I'm
week goes
waiting.
by, and you're like,
And I got like an alert that was like, "Oh, it's in the mail," and it was not in my mail today. So
yeah,
it could have been misdelivered. I hope not, because I need
probably
that.
not.
I literally ordered 2, and I ordered
Yeah.
2 Dialga V stars.
See, Piper Lapine, she's been doing real well this season. She came in 5th with Palkia with the Inteleon engine.
That's crazy.
Can I say it's wild that I'm like, oh, Inteleon in a deck now? I never thought we would be here from where we were, 6 months ago.
Taylor Duffin in 37th, also Palkia with Inteleon.
Let's see. And
then
Alex
90th.
Szymanski in 8th. He did a Vikavolt Aerodactyl deck. It's kind of the crazy contraption with also has the Dittos in it. The Drapion V, Luminion V, Crobat V, Greninja, the Pokemon Go Zapdos, and a Ziggy.
Ian Robb got 9th place with Lugia Archeops, and then Andrew Mahone in 13th with Mew Genesect. Sorry, I'm just looking through the names. Just to see if anybody I know, but
Yeah,
that's all I
so
got.
it looks like so in all of these Vikavolt's lists, which did pretty well, Vikavolt got 8th, 17th, 19th, and 21st.
Wow.
And they all played Sky Sealstone, which is a pretty crazy card. Have you ever read Sky Sealstone?
No, I haven't. What's it do?
Has the ability Star Order. During your turn, may use this ability. During this turn, if your opponent's active V-Star or active V-Max Pokemon is knocked out by damage from your basic V, take an additional prize card.
Ooh, that's gnarly.
So, I mean, think about that. You slap this on a Drapion and you hit a Mew V-Max, that is 4 prizes.
No, gosh. The game's over at that point. You just scoop.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but I like that top 8. Really, the only deck that was shown twice is Lugia.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it was a very diverse top 8. I like that.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, pretty similar list. They have the Snorlax, though, on the other Lugia list.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's see. Is there any spice that you see here? Like, scrolling down through the list of things, you're like, oh, maybe I would like to try that.
Nothing jumped out at me. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure people have some fun texts or something, but
I mean, there's a lightning deck. Came in 60th. Javier
Chinchilla?
Chinchilla, yeah.
Yeah.
4 Regieleki V, 3 Regieleki V Max, but 4 Raikou V, Gradient Ninja, Radiant Greninja, Luminion V, Crobat V, just to draw stuff. But the real idea is doing as much damage as possible with Raikou and increasing that damage with Regieleki.
Yeah, which is crazy because they use the Melanie engine to power it up, because in a single turn, as long as you have access to trainers, you can power up any Raikou. And basically in this format, we're all, besides Duraludon, we're all benching to the max.
Yeah, I feel like Raihan would be all right in this too. At least like one, just to have, just in case. Just it's like a 5th Melanie if something got knocked out.
Yeah, that's weird that they're not playing Raihan, in my opinion.
But I would
But
only
like,
have one, you know.
Yeah. I guess the problem is if it's not knocked out, it's a dead card. But I mean, you could search that with Luminion. So yeah, so might be something to try. Do your own tweak. Swap Battle VIP for a Raihan or something.
Yeah. All right, Justin. Enough about regionals. We have some packs to talk about real quick. Special conditions, holiday cheer packs. So I made these. They're just meant to have fun, but they are like something I enjoy putting together. Period. I like spreading joy. I like people being happy, and with these packs, it's like you open it up and it's just good cards. Well, I mean, in the broad sense, they're all good cards.
Having received a couple before, they typically have some sort of theme or rationale to them. It's not just like random common, uncommon, non-holo rare cards.
Right. There's like reverse holos, rares, holos, and like 2 solid hits in the back. And there's no pack trick. You just push it open and you look at them. I think I put 1 non-holo or common card in the front. Oops, sorry. And that's just so I don't know what one's what.
Sure. Is there any? Do you want to talk about any of the themes that you did?
Because we're coming to an end of an era of Sword and Shield. So there is a Zacian and a Zamazenta. Those are like the chase, if you will.
Oh.
I think I did put it together a shiny pack as well. So there's one that's all shinies, and there's 2 that are Zacian. Well, one that's Zacian and one that's Zamazenta. And the rest are all a grab bag of just whatever. Or actually, they're all. I believe they're all like type. I don't know. One's Zacian, one Zamazenta, one shiny, and those are like the 3 chase out of the 10 packs that I made.
Yeah, so like I'll give an example of the 2 that I've received in the past. He made an all Beedrill one where it's like different forms of Beedrill, and then there was a Mega Beedrill, and there was a Beedrill Holo, and I think there was also Kakuna and Weedle in there.
Yeah, I think the reverse holo and the rare or the reverse holos were Weedle and Kakuna.
Yeah, and I have it in a binder. It's all 1 page.
Oh, that's cool.
I saved it.
That's cool, Justin. That warms my heart.
And same with the other one I got was what is it called? Radiant Collection? The 20th anniversary.
Yep. Yeah,
yeah, it's a Radiant Collection where it has like the little
stars,
like little stamps on it and like all the little stars and everything. Yeah.
That's really cool.
I have that saved on a page as well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So the last contest we did was we had you write in to we had you review us on Apple iTunes. And we got a few of them. And so those packs are already sent out. And they should have arrived already, if I'm not mistaken. But what I want to do for this, the next one, I'd like to give out another one. Keep the positivity going and the cheer going. So I'm going to ask if you're enjoying the show, write in. Just tell us a little bit about why you love TCG or your favorite TCG card. Just something. Just so we
anything.
Just so we have something, and we'll read them on the podcast.
Do you play a deck? What deck do you like to play? Are you looking forward to the new Scarlet and Violet set? And if so, what cards? Did you play any retro formats? I mean, it could be anything.
Yeah. And we just want to hear your story. You know, we want to have conversations. We want to keep it exciting on the podcast. So email us, SpecialConditions@PokemonProfessor.com. And then we'll get all the emails in, and we'll have them, whatever, 1 through 10, and we'll send it through a random number generator, and the winner will get a pack. Does that sound cool, Justin?
Sounds pretty sick.
And then stay tuned to our socials. Like, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram is just Pokemon Professor Network. But
Twitter is
Twitter
at
is-
SpecialConTCG.
Yes, so be sure to follow us on Twitter because have plans to give out some packs on Twitter as well. So, yeah, just hang out, and yeah, that's all I got. Justin, you got anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. Remember, trainers, email us info. Oh no, just kidding. That's the wrong email. SpecialConditions@PokemonProfessor.com. Leave us a voicemail, text us, send us a picture, 732-835-8639. Justin, what were you just showing on the screen?
Oh, this is that same Arcanine from earlier.
Oh, that's
I'm just
a beautiful
re-showing it.
Arcanine. I love it. I love it.
Yep. And my boy Rayquaza.
Oh. Did you get the shiny in the raids for Pokemon Go?
I did.
Ooh, awesome. All right. Remember, trainers, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.
Good night.